All right. Hello and
Okay.
welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining this Beezen session this morning or evening. We have Uma Jeena with us today, and she'll be teaching us pranayam. We're very grateful for her to share her knowledge with us, and hopefully, this will give us a tool to breathe more deeply and empower ourselves with something which can help us with our anxiety in a regular day-to-day basis. So, over to you, Uma. Thank you for joining us and bringing your some valuable students here. Welcome to Mrinalini and Niriha, Maithili. Thank you for joining. Over to you, Uma.
Thank you. Thank you, Shubhra. Thank you, Puneet. Yeah. So this is a very beautiful opportunity, where you three women, you have created this community, and sharing knowledge, and bringing in so many people from different walks of life to share their knowledge. And I consider this as a blessing to be here and share what I have learned in these past 5 years. Uh, So before we start, okay, I would like you to uh, take your paper and pen, okay? Yeah, I'll give you 30 seconds. So just write what you are feeling right now. Yeah, whatever is coming up to your mind. Yeah, just write what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Yeah, just write. Maybe you can make bullet points. Yeah, did you come from some work halfway through? Let's attend the session. Go. Or you're looking forward to doing some work after the session. Yeah, done. Okay, now keep your paper aside. Don't want you to spend so much time, but just it's like expressing what you're feeling, okay, onto the paper first. Yeah. Now let's begin with a prayer. So I would like you to close your eyes. Yeah, if you're comfortable. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः So there is a gentle invocation where the student and the teacher, okay, they join hands, okay, and walk this path of knowledge. Okay, we are together here in the learning process. It's not that I know more and I'm teaching you. You are the triggers for my learning. Okay, like how I am your trigger for I am the trigger for your learning. Okay, acts both ways. So we are here together to gain some knowledge about what we can do with our breath and how the breath works, or how you can feel your breath in your body. Yeah, so let's begin with a simple stretch. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts. So I would like you to take your hands to the sides of your body. Let them loose down. Okay, when you inhale, okay, as you inhale, gently raise your hands from the sides, take it up, join your palms above your head. Yeah, when you exhale, gently bring your hands. So this is the stretch, okay? So we are going to do a few more rounds of this. I would like you to close your eyes and do the stretch, okay? So now that you know what you're going to do, close your eyes, okay? Now take your attention to your rib cage, yeah? Can you take your attention to the rib cage in your chest? Now when you inhale and raise your hands up, feel that your rib cage is expanding. Raise your hands up, join your palms, exhale, bring your hands down. Yeah. Let's do it again. Feel the rib cage. Okay. Close your eyes and feel it. Inhale. Raise your hands from the sides. Take it up. Join your palms. And exhale. bring your hands down. So that is to make sure that we are expanding the rib cage in the process of raising the hands up. Okay, now let's focus on the shoulders. Okay, so close your eyes, take your attention to your shoulders. Think of your shoulders in your mind. Now inhale, raise your hands from the sides, expand your shoulders. Okay, nicely stretch your shoulders as your hands cross the shoulder line. Take it up, join your palms. And when you exhale, gently bring your hands down. Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, focus on the shoulders. Inhale. Raise your hands. Start stretching your shoulders as your hands cross the shoulder line. Take it up. Join your palms. And when you exhale, gently bring your hands down. Awesome. Okay. Now we'll bring all the things together. Rib cage, shoulders, and use our whole chest also, okay, in our awareness. So close your eyes. Think of your whole chest. So what are all we are going to think here? Think of your lungs, think of your rib cage, your shoulders. So we're going to expand everything as we inhale. So inhale, expand your rib cage, expand your shoulders, and make space for the lungs and raise your hands up. Exhale to bring your hands down. Yeah. Again, inhale, gently raise your hands up, expand your whole chest. Feel the expansion in your body. And when you exhale, gently bring your hands down. Yeah. Awesome. Comfortable? Okay. Now, let's begin. Okay. So the stretch is very, very important before we start doing any kind of breath work. Okay. So it's important to do asana practice before you start breath work. So very little stretch. Okay. Like expand chest, move your hands. Yeah. Do something there before you start your breath. Now, before we get into doing any breath work, I would like to uh, ask you all if, like, what do you think is pranayama? What is pranayama? Anyone would like to answer that? Anyone? Okay. So let me go ahead. Okay. So prana. Okay. Prana is the breath control. Okay. Fine. So Bina says it's breath control. Okay. Anyone else want to answer? Anything else?
Practicing breath breathing exercises.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. That's another way of putting it. Yes. Very good. Okay.
It's a
So the
vital force. It's a
huh?
vital force.
Okay. Vital force.
Yes, vital force.
Kirti has raised her hand.
Okay, Kirti. Yeah, please answer, Kirti. Hi, Kirti. Tell me.
Hi, Uma. Basically, pranayam ko, what I understand from the word is, it is the Shakti, it is the energy.
Okay.
Pran is the Shakti.
Okay.
Basically, that is what is living. Prana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So she's almost close there. So prana is our life force energy. Okay. So the energy that actually keeps us alive. Okay. So without that energy, like we are not here like that. So the energy that keeps us alive is called as prana, and ayama is relates to extension. Okay. So what are we extending here? We're trying to extend our life force energy. Okay. So we'll try to understand what we actually mean by extending the life force energy. Okay. So how can we extend it, or what can we do for the extension? What it actually means, we'll be learning in today's session. Yeah. Why it is very important to understand this part of breathing, okay, more than the techniques, okay, because it helps us to become more aware of our breath. Okay. So whether we know the techniques or we don't know the techniques, it doesn't matter. What matters is how much aware are you of your breath. Am I inhaling now? am I exhaling now? That awareness is more important. Okay, so let's do a simple exercise. Okay, so can you gently close your eyes? Please sit comfortably, and if possible, please keep your spine straight. Yeah, you can relax your hands over your thighs. Gently close your eyes. And I would like you to observe your breath. That means just watch what's happening, like that inhale, exhale is happening in your body. Just watch it. Yeah. So how is it like? Do you feel you're able to feel your breath? Are you able to feel your breath? You can give a thumbs up. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. Yeah. You're able to feel your breath. Good. So did you feel that your breath was fast, slow? Were you able to feel how it was? Yeah. You were able to feel the rhythm, like there is a rhythm to your breath. So it goes on an inhale, exhale. So there's a rhythm to your breath. Yeah. So were you able to feel that? Yeah. Good. Awesome. So our breath always has a rhythm. Okay. So just like how the heartbeat has got a rhythm. So it like it beats so many times in a minute, like you can calculate that. Same way, our breath also has got a rhythm. So we can calculate how many breaths we are doing in 1 minute. Okay. So that's what I would like you to practice. Try it out next. Okay. So can you like count how many breaths you're going to do in 1 minute? Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. And for that, I'll have a timer. So how do we calculate that breath is one inhale. So I inhale once and I exhale once. It is called as one breath. Okay, an inhale and an exhale is considered as one breath. So when I say start timer, so you start counting. Okay, one inhale, exhale happened, one breath. Second time inhale, exhale, second breath. So count like that, but do not alter the duration of your inhale or exhale. So for the sake of counting, don't do long breath. No, we are not doing that. Okay, I would like you to understand what is your natural rhythm and how many breaths you do in your natural rhythm. Okay, so this is your anchor. Okay, so find out about this anchor, yeah, which is your natural rhythm. Okay, are you comfortable? Is everyone clear with what we are going to do here? Yeah. Okay, so close your eyes.
So just natural breath, no change.
Yes,
No,
no
we're
change.
not going to
Yes, yes. Do not change duration of inhale, exhale, please. Natural breath. So when I say start counting the number of breaths, okay? And when I say stop, you can relax, yeah? Yeah. Please close your eyes, sit comfortably. Yeah. Are you all ready? Now, start. Okay. And stop. Now, can you share with me, like, how many breaths did you count in 1 minute? Yeah, you can chat or you can unmute and say 11. Okay, Puneet says 11. Okay,
Breaths.
Sure. Deepa, 14. Okay. Maitri, 13. Very good. 10, Mrinalini. Okay. Good. Yeah. Kirti, 4. Wow. Good practice is happening. Okay. Anita, 20. Okay. Fine. Okay. So, this is just a number, okay? So it varies from one person to another person. And so you need not feel bad. Oh my God, is minus 11, minus 20. Is it in going high, or is it what? What am I supposed to understand from this number? Nothing, okay? You just have to know where you are, okay? I am at 20 breaths per minute right now, okay? But I can have a goal of reducing the number of breaths per minute. So that is what we are going to work in pranayama. Okay. And that is where we are working on the extension. Okay. So you work on reducing the number of breaths per minute. So in a way, your prana is extended for your life. Okay. So that's the actual meaning. Okay. So let us see what it means here. Okay. I'm going to share the screen here, and can see. So we are going to, okay. So this is observation of breath. Okay. So an average adult does 14 to 18 breaths per minute. Okay. Just like how we have 72 heartbeat is the 72 per minute. Okay. So if you understand, so it says around 3.3 seconds for one breath. That means one inhale, one exhale happens within 3.3 seconds. Okay. And so if you say, consider 14 to 18 breaths per minute, and it is also 72 beats per minute for the heart. So we are going to make an equation. Okay. So I'm taking the average as 18 breaths. So 18 breaths is equal to 72 heartbeats. So 18 breaths has to provide oxygen for 72 times heartbeat. Okay. Like for the heart to beat 72 times. Okay. 18 breaths has to take care of the oxygen requirement. Yeah. Is that clear with this line? So that means 18, that is if for one breath, the heart beats 4 times. Okay, so that's what we are coming to. So 18 into 4 is 72. So one breath, so where one breath takes care of 4 heartbeats. That means in one breath, how much of oxygen you are taking in is going to provide the oxygen supply for 4 heartbeats. That means your body's requirement of oxygen supply has to come in one breath for 4 times. Yeah. So imagine how many cells are there in your body, how much oxygen is required. Are you taking in that much of oxygen in that one breath that you did in 3 seconds? Yeah. Are we doing that? Are we doing that part properly? When we do that part properly, we are healthy. Okay. But when we don't do that part properly, then that is the point where we get into expression. The body starts expressing as diseases. Okay. So that's what it says. We should be able to intake the quantity of oxygen required for that many heartbeats. Yeah. For one breath has to handle 4 heartbeats. Okay. Awesome. So stopping here, and we shall do one more exercise. So all these things, okay, you try it out with your body, then understand, then we can move forward. Okay. Now the second one. So again, close your eyes. Yeah. Gently relax your body. So sit comfortably, spine straight. So I'm going to suggest a count for you. Okay. So see if you can do and inhale 2 counts. Okay. So we are changing the duration now. Okay. Inhale 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2. Yeah. Can you do this? Be comfortable. Okay. So inhale 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2. Please repeat a few rounds. Now slowly increase. Okay, so now when you're feeling comfortable with this count, make your inhale to 3 and exhale to 3. And see if you're comfortable here. If you are finding the count challenging, stick to 2 inhale, 2 exhale. Okay, there's no problem at all. We should give time for the body to get adjusted to a new count for inhale, exhale, and all. So give it time. So inhale 3 counts, exhale 3 counts.
So, Uma, just to clarify, you're taking deeper breaths, right? So you're counting till 1, 2, 3 and inhaling by
Yes.
then, and then
Yes.
exhaling 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2. Awesome. So complete your exhale and relax. Exhale 3 counts and then relax. Were you all comfortable with this count? Anyone had any problem? Yeah, comfortable? Okay. So let's look at the what it means. Okay, like doing this 3 inhale, 3 exhale, what it means to our body. Okay, so that's what we're going to see now. Okay, so if you the 3 inhale, 3 exhale that we did, okay, this part, yeah. So what it means that one breath is taking 6 counts, right? Is that right? Yeah, 6 counts. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in that speed, okay, that it actually is, like it's very similar to the seconds, okay, how the second hand is moving, I'm counting in the same speed. If we are counting in that speed, then for one breath we take around 6 seconds. Yeah, I'm just trying to like make a relation here. 3 inhale, 3 exhale. So make 6 counts for one breath. That means in 1 minute, we do 10 breaths. Yeah, does that make sense? Yes, 10 breaths. So from an average adult breath rate, which is 14 to 18 breaths, by introducing a simple count, we have reduced the number of breaths per minute. Yeah. So now what happens? Now the 10 breaths, okay, the 10 breaths is taking care of the heart rate, okay. Now what will be the heart rate for that minute that you practice the count? Your heart rate will be just 40. Is that understandable? Yeah. That means what? You are working your lungs, yeah, less work. That is, you are using your lungs also less, okay. You inhale slowly, you exhale slowly, and so you make your heart work efficiently. So whatever is the oxygen that is required for the body, you get that because you're more aware of your breath. And in the 3 counts, you're able to give the required amount of oxygen that is required for that 40 heartbeats. Okay, so it's a beautiful connection between the lungs and the heart. Okay, so the lungs, okay, they breathe in, breathe out, and they actually take care of the heart. Okay, so if you want your heart to be very cool and composed, work your lungs. Your lungs are made for that. Okay, so the heart takes up all the pressure of the stress and anxiety and other things. So what you can do is you can start working your lungs, work your breath more, and so you can actually relax your heart. Okay, like you can make your heart work more efficiently. Okay, so that's one thing. And the next one is this. Okay, so this is the most important part of understanding what is that pranayama. Ayama, the meaning of ayama comes here. Okay, So I'm taking an understanding of 15 breaths per minute for a normal human being for calculation purposes. Okay, you can have 10 breaths, you can have 18 breaths, doesn't matter. If 15 breaths, that means the number of minutes in one day, okay, is 24 hours into 16 is 1440 is the number of minutes in one day. And if I do 15 breaths in 1 minute, I do around 21,600 breaths in a day. This is the calculation. Okay, so I have these many breaths per day. I keep doing whether I'm aware of it or not aware of it. And in a year, how many? So if you multiply this into the number of days, you will get how many breaths you will do in a year. So I'm taking an average lifespan of 100 years for a person. Okay, so think that God has given you, okay, you can live for 100 years. Come on, take it. So how many breaths you will do? You will do 21,600 into 365 into 100. That many breaths you will do, right? Is that correct? Is that understandable? Now, imagine you come into the world with this many number of breaths in your account. Okay? And every day, instead of doing 21,600 breaths, okay, I breathe in fast. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm anxious, I'm angry, and all my emotions are showing on my breath. And on a day-to-day basis, I'm doing 25,000 breaths, 30,000 breaths, like I'm not aware of it. But because I'm not emotionally regulated, I keep doing all these things. What happens? My number of breaths in my account goes down fast, isn't it? So instead of living for 100 years, I will be living less than that because I'm using up all the number of breaths so fast, so quickly. So what can pranayama do is you work on reducing the 21,600 breaths and make it to 15,000 breaths a day. You make it to 18,000 breaths a day. You reduce the number of breaths per day. So actually, you may live longer than 100 years. Okay, like it is possible if we can start at a very young age, okay, of working with our breath, we can live longer than 100 years. Okay, it is possible. And that is precisely why the yogis and all those people, they have longer life. Okay, they live for longer, more number of years. How are they living for so many years? Because they are aware of their breath. They know how many breaths they are doing on a particular day. Okay, so they are taking care of, like how you will take care of, okay, I've got this much of credit balance. How am I going to use my credit balance? I know, okay, I've spent for this, I've spent for that. Now I know I have to cut down on spending. So same way, it's your number of breaths. It's there in your account. So when you feel that you have used up so many breaths because, like you felt very angry or, like you felt very anxious, those are the times that, like your breath will increase. The number of breaths will increase. So we can be conscious of practicing pranayama at least for half an hour a day, or at least 20 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, whatever is possible, so that in that time, you reduce the number of breaths drastically. So even the other times, okay, like when you are not aware of your breath, even if it increases, your overall number of breaths for your lifespan, you would have taken care of, at least in some way, okay, like you're aware. So once you start practicing pranayama, you can be assured, like that even when you do a normal count, it will be surely less than 10 or less than 7. Like Kiti, she had like just 4-5 breaths in a minute. So once you start practicing every day, it will start slowing down automatically. Okay, so it is a very natural progression. Okay, you are teaching your body to breathe well. Okay, you are teaching your body that this breathing well, let's do it with awareness. Yeah, then pranayama, the meaning of pranayama actually starts happening in your life. Okay, so let's learn one more thing here, which is one of my favorites. So I would like you to close your eyes. It's one of a beautiful breathing technique. Okay, so close your eyes. If you want, like you can place one hand over your heart, one hand over the abdomen. Relax your shoulders. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Chin slightly down. So when you open your eyes, you should be able to see the floor. Okay, so that's the chin position. Start enjoying your breath. Oh, I love my breath. Thank you for being a part of my life. So become comfortable with your breath. So this is your natural rhythm, where your breath is flowing through your nostrils. It's expanding your chest. It's expanding the diaphragm, and the abdomen expands. And then when you exhale, the abdomen contracts, diaphragm relaxes, chest relaxes, air is sent out through the nostrils. So all this happens in every inhale and every exhale. So I would like you to start with 3 inhale, 3 exhale count. Yeah. See if you're comfortable. Let's do it again. So inhale, 1, 2, 3. So expand chest, 1 count. Expand diaphragm, 1 count. Expand abdomen, 1 count. See if you can do like that. And exhale. Contract the abdomen, 1 count. Relax the diaphragm, 1 count. Relax your chest, 1 count. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2. Tell yourself that this breath of mine is so beautiful. And because of this breath, I'm here, I'm alive. I'm going to enjoy this breath. Thank your body for supporting you in this process. So inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2. Now relax your hands, but continue to keep your eyes closed. Okay, so you can keep your palms open on your thighs. Keep your eyes closed. So I'm going to give you certain scenes, okay, for you to visualize. Yeah. Yeah. So just enjoy. Think that some movie is happening in your mind's eyes. Yeah. There's a big screen in your mind, and you can watch this whole movie in your mind. Yeah. So I'm going to suggest what's going to happen. So please take the cues and start imagining in your mind. Yeah. So the first one I would like you to visualize is you are sitting in a car. Okay, you're not driving. Okay, you're sitting in a car. Somebody else is driving. So you're traveling somewhere, and you reach a point where there is, like there's a signal, and like you are going to reach the signal, but you realize that there is a big traffic jam. Yeah. You had kept the windows down in the car because you were getting nice wind, yeah, and you were enjoying it. But now with the windows down in the car, all that you could get is the fumes from the other cars. So much of noise because everyone is screaming why this traffic jam is happening, who caused it, why it's not moving. Everybody is like in a hurry to move forward. They are not able to move forward. You're sweating. You're getting irritated here. When will this traffic jam get free? When will I move forward? So this is a scene. Observe your breath here, or observe what happened here and relax. Now we have a second scene. Okay, now wipe the slate clean. Okay, movie screen is wiped clean. Okay, now we're moving to the second scene. Second scene is you are holding a beautiful baby in your hand. Okay, very cute baby, smiling. Yeah, and you're happy to hold the baby. Yeah. So this baby is not more than an year old or anything. So you are happy to hold. And the baby is also smiling at you. And it's you are talking some goo goo gaga baby language. And the baby is also trying to respond. So there's a beautiful conversation happening between you and this tiny 1-year-old baby, which is full of blabbering. But you're smiling, you're laughing, yeah? You're enjoying. You think that this is such a joyful moment in your life. And now observe the state of your mind and observe your breath. I hope there was some difference between the first scene breath and the second scene's breath. Yeah, so it is to if anyone felt a very distinct difference, you can please share. Felt it?
Yeah, anxiety with the first one and
Yeah.
much more warmth and calm with the second.
Yeah. So even though the scene is not real, okay, slows down considerably. Okay, yeah, right. So the second scene helped you to slow down, Bina, right? Yeah. So, like even though this is not real, okay, did it happen for real? No. But it had an effect on our breath, right? Second was very calm, Shaheen. Yes, very true. Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you here is anxiety is such a thing. Okay. So anxiety is when things are not happening for real. Okay, but the body thinks that it is happening for real, just like how you visualized, and your breath starts, like going up. Yeah, number of breaths per minute starts increasing, and you start imagining more worse situations in your mind. So it grows from bad to worse. Okay, or that's what happens with that. Yeah, so it is just for us to understand. Anxiety is only because we keep visualizing things which are not yet happened in our life. Yeah. So when you feel anxious, okay, so when we can observe, oh my God, I'm feeling anxious, all we have to do is do what we are going to do now. Okay. So we have to take our attention to our breath and how we can bring a sense of control. Okay, because we are in control of our thoughts and our breath. Okay. And these, when we exercise that control, we can like we can be, like holding our life in our hands. Okay, we are the creator, we can do things how we want to happen. Yeah, so that power we can start using in our life. Okay, so I would like you to gently close your eyes and learn this beautiful breathing technique, which is called as box breathing. Okay, so we are going to learn box breathing. So I would like you to relax your shoulders, sit straight. Okay, palms open to the sky on your thighs. Yeah. So we'll start with 3 inhale, 3 exhale again. So breathe in 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 1, 2, 3. Again, breathe in 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 1, 2, 3. Okay, again. So repeat another round. 3 inhale, 3 exhale. Now we are going to add a component which is called as the hold after the exhale. Okay, so I would like you to introduce 3 count hold after the exhale. So how do we do it? So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Then hold your breath 1, 2, 3. We'll repeat again. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3. One more time. Inhale 3 counts. Exhale 3 counts. Hold your breath 3 counts. Now we shall add 3 count hold after the inhale also. Let's try that also. Okay, so we are going to do all three counts. Inhale to 3 counts. Try to hold your breath 3 counts. Exhale to 3 counts. Hold your breath again 3 counts. Again, inhale to 3. Hold 3. Exhale to 3. And hold 3 again. One more round. Inhale to 3. Hold 3. Exhale to 3. And hold 3 again. And relax. Relax from the count. Relax from box breathing. You can relax from the holding, everything. Okay. So these are the 4 components of breath. Okay. One is the inhale, and then you have a hold after the inhale, and then you have an exhale, and then you have a hold after the exhale. So we can choose, okay, like how many counts I want to inhale, how many counts I want to hold, how many counts I want to exhale, and how many counts I want to hold after the exhale. But please do this with the help of a teacher, because there are so many conditions on which certain things can be used and certain things cannot be used. Please don't do this by yourself. Please have a teacher to know what count you can use for. Okay, but 3 count of whatever we did now, 3 count box breathing is anybody can practice this. Okay, because all of you are attending here, I can see that you're comfortable with this count. So you can practice 3 count box breathing. Anytime you feel anxious, anytime you feel, like you are hyperventilating, overwhelmed, okay, the higher levels of emotional expression is happening. If you can observe, you can stop yourself. Oh my God, I'm reacting in anger. Can I stop myself? Let me do box breathing. Okay. So write in big bold letters, box breathing, practice box breathing. Okay. Stick it on your wall so that it will be a reminder. Okay? Every time you feel you are going high on emotions, okay, I have to do box breathing. Let me sit and practice. Okay. So this is something that you can do for yourself. It's a gift for your body. Okay. Like you will teach your body emotional regulation just by practicing this. There are so many other techniques. This is one of them. Okay. So, and like I would also like to, sorry, not end the session without focusing on sounds. Okay. Sounds are chanting are a major part of pranayama. And we use sounds for anything, okay, like reducing mind chatter, bringing in a sense of calmness, and to help people that understand that, you can start speaking up for yourself. Okay, it is very important. So when you practice speaking out, when you practice the sounds, it's an indirect way of telling yourself, I'm speaking up for myself. Yeah. So let's practice a few sounds, okay? For this, I would like you to close your eyes. Very simple sounds. Let's do 3 rounds for us to understand what we can do with sounds, okay? So if you can make an attempt to understand. Like this, when I'm talking, it's all exhalation, okay? Because air is coming out of my mouth. Yeah, I'm talking, it's exhalation. That means I am not using my nostril for breathing. So throughout this 1 hour, I've been using my mouth for inhaling and my mouth for exhaling. So when I'm talking, it's everything is exhale. Yeah. So what happens at the end of 1 hour of mouth, that talking, my throat becomes dry. That is why we should shut the mouth and start using our nostrils. So catch yourself every time you breathe, you keep your mouth open or you talk too much. Okay, like so we should know when to stop talking, when to pause, and then rest our throat. Okay, give more importance to your nostrils. Okay, they are made for that. They are made for breathing. The mouth is not made for breathing. Okay, so let's start with the sounds, but for the sounds, we are going to use the mouth, okay? So any exhalation, any sound that I make happens on exhalation. And now I'm going to control what sound is going to come out of my mouth. So the first sound that we are going to do is ah. Just the sound ah, okay? So you can focus on your throat for exhale. So breathe in through the nostril and make the sound ah. Nice, loud and clear, okay? Open your mouth nicely. Let's make the sound loud, okay? Again, second time. Make the sound ah on exhale. Observe how your sound is coming, okay? Is it coming continuously or is there a break in your voice? Okay, observe all those things. It's all for you to work on, okay? Again, third time. Inhale through the nostril. Exhale, make the sound ah. Okay, now we shall do the sound O. Okay, now inhale through the nostril. Now let's make the sound O. Again, second time. Inhale, make the sound O. And then third time, make the sound O. Now the third sound we are going to practice is the im. Okay, it's called as a humming bee sound. So which is like so you just close your lips and make the sound sound. Okay, so let's do it 3 times here. Inhale through the nostril. Exhale, make the humming bee sound. Mm. Second time. And the third time. Comfortable? Yeah. Now we shall combine these 3 sounds into one exhale. Okay. So instead of doing only one sound in one exhale, we're going to bring in all the 3 sounds. So we move in from one sound to the another in one exhale. Okay. I'll just show you how you can do it. Okay. So I'm going to breathe in through my nostril. And on exhale, I start with the ah. Ah. Okay, so from A, move to O, and from O, move to IM. Okay, see if you can fit them in one exhale. Yeah, can we try? Yeah. So inhale through your nostrils, exhale, A, O, IM, in one exhale. So you decide, okay, how long you should keep your A, how long you should keep your O, and how long you should keep your IM, so that you're able to fit everything in one exhale. Yeah. Understand your breath and then do it again, second time. And then a third time. Okay. Were you able to do that? Was it comfortable? Yes. Yeah. So, like this, okay, so chanting is, like what we did is only one sound in one exhale. So you can bring in one whole line of chant in one exhale. Okay, so you can practice breath work there also. So chanting is a very important part of pranayama, where you train your breath. Okay, how much I want to, like in one exhale, how much I want to chant. Yeah, so that's also another beautiful part of pranayama. Okay, so now we have done so much here. I would also like you to understand, okay, all this breath work, okay, apart from increasing the lifespan, or apart from helping me live longer, okay, or understand my breath, there are so many other benefits the for practicing breath work, okay, and that's what I would like to share before I close the session. And here are the benefits of pranayama. Okay, so this is another thing. This is what we did. Like when you inhale, it's an inhalation. It's a top to bottom approach, where it starts at the chest, then it goes to the diaphragm, and then to the abdomen. And so the energy also moves from the top to the bottom. So when it moves from the top to bottom, it stimulates the digestive fire. So digestive fire, we call it as the Jatara Agni, which is just below your navel. So for that navel, so imagine if the fire has to burn, you need to provide fuel. Okay. So where is the fuel coming from? From your breath. So when your breath starts from here and goes till your abdomen, you provide fuel for your Jatara Agni. And exhalation is a bottom to top approach. So it starts from the abdomen, moves towards the chest, and then nostrils. And this exhalation is used for excretion. Okay, so without excretion, we'll all stink. Okay, so it's very important excretion happens, and so exhalation takes care of that. Exhale is itself is an excretion. It's a kind of purging. Yeah, so that energy is used for excretion. Okay, and this is the one where we did the visualization. Okay, so visualization is like, where your mind is going, where your chittam is going, your vatam also will go there, your breath also will go there. Okay, so where is your mind, your breath goes there. So that is the natural way the body behaves. Okay, so if you want to emotionally regulate yourself, what we can do is we can reverse engineer the whole process. You control your breath, then you can bring in a control to your chittam, which is your mind and your thoughts. So breath is the tool that you can use to control your wavering mind. Okay, these are the components of the breath, and I would like you to look at this. Okay, benefits of pranayama. So Hatha Yoga Pradipika is one of the texts that we follow for asana pranayama practice, and in this it has been suggested. Okay, these are all the benefits. So think, what is it that you would like to take from here? I would like to work for this. Okay, so that also will give you an inspiration, yeah, to work on your breath work. So you can feel that your body slimness is happening. So you can, when you work on your breath, you do naturally like become fitter and slimmer. Yeah, there is a brightness in your face, there is a glow, a tejas. Yes, it surely happens. You can see on people who have been practicing pranayama, It will show they have very clear eyes. You have freedom from diseases. There is a very good stimulation of digestive power. So you can you can make sure that you have very good digestive power, and so it doesn't matter, oh my god, I had channa today, I don't think I agree to it. You don't have to worry too much like that. Okay, when you are practicing pranayama, your digestive power is more, you can digest any food that you intake. Okay, of course, in normal levels. Yeah. And then there are 5 koshas in the body. The 5 bags are the Swasa kosha, Anna kosha, Mutra kosha, Mala kosha, and Raju kosha. So these koshas are bags. Okay. So Swasa kosha, lungs. Lungs are a bag. Yeah. Anna kosha, stomach is a bag. Mala kosha, urinary bladder is a bag. And the uterus is the Raju, and for the men is the scrotum. Okay. So they are bags. Okay. So these bags, they have to be cleaned up. Okay. So the bags cannot hold, like yesterday's things, day before yesterday's things. It's not like a refrigerator where you can store things. What you produce today has to be cleaned up on a day-to-day basis. So the cleansing of the panchakoshas can happen only with breath work and awareness to breathing. Okay. So if I'm conscious of my breath for half an hour, so the body will take that time to cleanse all these bags. So when all these bags are cleared up nicely, you know that you have very good health in your body. Okay, so you don't have to worry too much about, oh my God, am I digesting well? Am I excreting well? This is not happening. You can be relieved of all those things. Yeah. So if the functions of nourishment, elimination, and procreation are happening well in the body, then it's an expression of good health. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of the session. Yeah. And I hope I have helped you understand what is breath is doing for you, and like where you can feel in your body and how you can use it, and in what way it helps you to have good health in your body. Can you take 1 minute to write down on that paper, how do you feel right now? Don't read what you wrote in the beginning of the class. Just and you can share, okay, like you can share what you wrote in the beginning and what you wrote now, and how helpful was this session for you. And thank you everyone for participating and enjoying your breath. Thank you, Puneet. Yes.
Anyone can unmute and talk, so you
Yeah.
can unmute
Yes.
yourselves.
Hi, Uma. Would like to share my experience with everyone. It's not that we are doing it for the first time. I've been doing it, but I think so from last 1 or 2 years, I'm not under any trained professional. But yes, keep on doing the practice whichever you have taught me earlier also. So today I was feeling very anxious before I started the classes. But this 1 hour now really relaxed me a lot. So I am feeling that in my shoulders and even in my calf muscles now. I was under that, I was behind my kids for their studies and all. So it was really relaxing and very calm thing, especially the box breathing which we did now. It was an amazing way, and the Om sound also. Thanks for a wonderful session.
Thank you, Kirti. Thank you for sharing
Thanks.
that. Okay, anyone else? Neriha, you want to share something?
I think I also had a similar experiences. I was feeling a little blue because it's a Sunday and a bit anxious as well, but now I feel quite peaceful and calm.
Hey, Janani, how did you feel today?
Yes, it's been such a long time and it felt really, really good. I didn't know
Okay.
about this, and I'm glad like Deepa messaged me. I saw your update, so I'm glad I
Okay.
joined a few minutes late.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a very long time. So you feel you have a fast-paced life going on,
Yeah.
and with all your hectic routines, at least for me, that's how it's been the last few months. So I think this was a reminder to slow down and
Yes.
give us some time as well.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Uma. It was really good. I really enjoyed it too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a
And I love,
question. So
I
when
love the
Yes.
part about the
sorry, go
you know,
on.
Who is it?
Who's that?
I'm just sorry, I'm continuing to talk. I should have
Okay.
No, I just want to
unmute myself.
spotlight you.
I love
That's
the
why.
part about the traffic jam and the baby. I
Okay.
could really feel the difference. That was my favorite part. So it was really
Okay.
good.
Okay, good. So did you feel that, that box breathing was helping you to, like come out of that situation? Did it
Yeah,
help?
yeah. No, immediately with the baby visualization, I came out of the
Yes.
situation. The box breathing actually is it's a naval concept too. They do it with 4
Yes.
breaths. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
read the book called Breath by James Nestor.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fantastic book. So I would
Yes,
recommend that too. And
yes,
I've been
yes.
wanting to put this, and I think you've put a good perspective on this. So I really appreciate
Yes.
it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Minnie has a question. This is how long we should do the breathing exercise each day for beginners. Okay, it completely depends on you as a person. I wouldn't say beginner, medium level of practitioner. No, it depends on you, your breath. So you have to go under a practice teacher to understand how is your breath and how many minutes of practice or how many hours of practice you will need a day. Like it depends on how your breath is right now. Okay, but you can start small, but please consult with the teacher. Okay, I cannot give generalized recommendations here, so you have to go in look for a teacher. Yes. Anyone else? Any other question?
So I was saying that usually you will have a kind of an inverse relationship, right? Like if we are at when we let's say when we're sleeping, then our breath rate will be to a very small the number will be less, right? But whenever you're like exercising or whatever, because you need to do those things to make your heart beat, like all the cardiovascular part that you will do, that's where the heart will beat faster and your breath will be higher, right?
Yeah.
So it can't be all about, oh, I need to live longer. So and
No.
when you do breath of fire, that's like a much faster
Hmm.
uh, breath work. So I'm sure there's like a inverse relationship when you're doing that. There's you're not obviously counting how slow I'm breathing at that time.
Absolutely, you're right. So imagine, okay, how many minutes of cardiovascular activity you will do in a day?
Depends, right? Depends. If you're going on a long walk, that's still higher, a little bit higher, right?
So
Yeah.
like 2 hours, maximum 2 hours. Okay,
Mhm.
good. So for 2 hours, your heartbeat you need more sugar in your blood. So for that, your blood has to, your heart has to beat more because you are walking. That's an activity. And for that, your lungs have to keep breathing faster or inhale more oxygen so that it can provide the whatever the heart is requiring for the blood pumping. So 2 hours of that activity, it will be fast. Okay, it cannot be slow at that time at all. Okay, and when you sleep, it can be the exact opposite, where your breath can be very, very slow. Yes. Okay, fine. So for 8 hours of sleep and 2 hours of walking, it's taken care of. So one is too super fast, one is very, very slow. So what are you doing with the balance hours? How conscious are you of your breath during the time you're cooking, you're reading, you're watching TV? Yeah, you are talking with your children, you're making your children do homework, you are building, you're sitting and doing your office work. How is your breath in those times? That is what matters. So if to suppose suppose you have 21,600 breaths in a day, and you have used around 5,000 to 6,000 breaths for the 2 hour of activity, and slow down the sleeping. During the sleep, it has slowed down considerably. So balance, I have around 15,000 breaths for the remaining hours. Am I using it consciously? If I am going to be emotionally higher in those times also, I'll be doing more than that 15,000 breaths. So I'll be doing more than 21,600 on a particular day. But if we are aware, okay, now I've done with my morning walk, I've done with my activity. Now I would like to relax. So you just have to inform your body, I am going to relax now. So slow down your breath. So when you consciously bring in that idea of slowing down your breath, you will certainly reach a point where your number of breaths will be lesser than 21,600. So it is not a number with which we live life, but it is just an understanding. Okay. If I slow down my breath, it's going to help me. Okay, so conscious. I cannot sit and count whether I did 21,600 every day. I cannot do that. Yeah. So all I can do is, okay, at least for 1 hour, I did slow breathing. And I think that will help me. That's the only consolation we can take out of practicing pranayama. And you can start seeing the benefits in your body, in your life, in the way you respond to things. Okay. Suppose you have a hurried lunch packing in the morning. And if you had already practiced pranayama before you go into your kitchen, you can be assured that you will do it at a much calmer pace. Your responses will be, like more calmer.
Yeah, I like how you said, that the mind follows the breath.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to remember. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Anything
you.
else? Any other question, Jayashree?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
I would just like to share that you asked us to write down. So that was a
Yes.
good thing, because I was able to write down, okay, what I'm feeling right now. So you feel like, okay, I have a, to-do list on my mind because our day is just starting here and all that. And in the end, it was more like you feel more energetic,
Yeah.
empowered,
Yeah.
and positive. Because as you said, situations arise every day. Even if you're not able to practice all the time, at least at the time we notice that our breath is
Yes.
going up and down. So that's an empowering tool to
Yes.
just for that moment, come out of the situation, maybe go to the restroom, take a few box breathing breaths and come back.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that was a good addition. And I also like the baby analogy because it's so amazing that you can just imagine and it changes even the breath. So that was really, really wonderful. And I realized how you said watching TV also, watching news or watching emotional thing, our breath actually goes up and down with the
Yeah.
thing, even though we know that it's not happening.
Yeah.
The movie, it's not even real, not happening to me, but it goes up and down. So the observation part was, I think, really good. So thank you for this. And will you be sharing the few slides with us in the group?
Yes. I shall.
Okay. Because that was a really mathematic calculation, but it brings in a lot of perspective to
Yeah,
how
because
important breath is.
absolutely. Because for many people, they want proof. Okay, you say this, you say that. Okay, come on, show me the proof. So like
Yeah.
even though we have learned from our text, to trust our breath. Like to trust. Okay, you're doing this much. This is good for you. It's going to help you. Okay, how it is going to help me? Prove it. So then
Yeah.
like so for those minds, okay, like this calculation will help. So I started doing all these things.
No,
Like
this is beautiful because also, as you mentioned, it helps ease out the pressure on your lungs and on your heart. Like we can understand that. So that's really need of the hour because we get so much news nowadays that you get anxious, right? Because yeah, so this was very good. Thank you so much, Uma, for this. And
Thank
we will
you.
be sharing your contact. So since you have regular classes and
Yes.
free sessions, maybe people
Yes.
can benefit more by
Sure.
being in touch with you. Okay.
Sure. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Before we end, I just want to touch upon like we at Beezen, for those of you who are new, always bringing a session every Sunday. This is free. It's at the same exact time. So next week we have Sanjeev, my friend Sanjeev Sethi from California. He has been a Vipassana practitioner for like 11 years plus, and he is also a certified mindful meditation teacher, and he'll be sharing a beautiful meditation with us next week. More details on that. So please join the WhatsApp Beezen group. It's all free, and we are just, our aim is to just be a channel of blessing and, empower people so that they can more and more benefit from things that they already, have access to, like breath. So
Yeah.
with that,
So
I would like
how
to
do
end
I
the session.
how,
So is
how do
anybody
I
here wants to
contact
ask
you?
something? Oh, sure.
How do I contact you to be added?
Maithili, you can, I can add you if you, so what, I don't know
Okay.
how to say
No,
that.
no,
If we,
okay, Maitri, let me get your contact from Matangi and then I can share. I'll share
Yeah.
the WhatsApp community details.
Right. So we are basically have a we have a website and we have a channel on WhatsApp where we share these, and we have a WhatsApp group primarily where we share all the information on every meeting. So thank you, Maithili, for joining, and
Thank
hopefully hope to see you again. Thank you so much, Uma. It was
Thank
a
you.
wonderful
Bye,
session.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.